more serious than anything I'd normally talk about to anybody except my close group of friends. And I would like you as a viewer to set aside your religion, your upbringing, and just listen. And I know that's hard to do in America today, but just listen. I'm straight. I don't find women sexually attractive, and that's my preference. It's part of my genetic code. My genetic code says that I will be straight. Now, the fact that we bash gay Americans and gays all around the world because of their genetic code is wrong. It's like saying a child with autism chooses to have autism. And it's like saying a child with Down syndrome chooses to have Down syndrome. It's just part of their genetic code. There's nothing wrong with them, and there's nothing wrong with being gay. That being said, the suicide rate is on the rise for children that come out as gay. Because they come out as gay and they are bullied. Bullied to the point that they decide that I have no other option, I need out. And we push them to that option. We push them to that brink. And no one understands that. Or they do and they just don't care. I was friends with a kid in high school. And I'm not gonna say his name because that's wrong. But he was the sweetest kid. He was an excellent writer. He was a good student. He was a sweetheart. And he was gay. I mean, so what? He was gay. He was terrified to come out to his parents. He didn't want to tell his parents. They would have kicked him out. They would have disowned him. And they were a good Christian family. And the Christian standards, if America followed them, would be great standards. Love thy neighbor, do harm to none, don't wrong somebody, treat everybody as an equal. We don't do that. Christians decide, and I'm not religious. I don't believe in religion. I think it's a bunch of bullshit. That's my belief. If you believe in it, I'm all for it. Just don't abuse your religion and pick the quotes you want and get rid of the ones you don't. There's a scripture in the Bible, and I don't remember where it is. If I can find it, I will post it, that says if a woman defends her husband, she has to cut off her hand. That's a good one. That's a good one. So we have that, and I don't believe it. It's a bunch of shit. I don't think it's true. Picking on somebody because they're gay is wrong. 60 years ago, us as Americans picked on black Americans because they were different than us. They had a different skin color, they had a different skin tone, they had a different culture. Today, we as Americans pick on gay Americans. We desecrate them, we insult them, we destroy everything that makes them who and what they are. They're no different than us. They have a different sex preference than us, but that's it. Now, for those of you who don't think it's wrong, and that other people can pick on them, I don't really care. I'm not participating in it. I don't think it's right or wrong. I'm not participating in it, so I'm not gonna worry about it. I'm not gonna stop anybody. You're at fault too. And I've been at fault. And I know that. But to have people think they have no other way out because no one will take the time to see them as a person, they are seen as wrong. That's all there's wrong. There's a woman you all may know, or have at least heard of her. She was a little fish in Finding Nemo. Ellen DeGeneres. She is partners with a woman, Portia. I'm sorry, Ellen, I don't remember her last name, but Ellen and Portia. They have a relationship I envy because they have it together. They love each other, and that's hard to find. And us who think it's wrong want to rip that apart. We want to take that foundation, that very solid foundation, we just want to rip it apart to show that we as Americans know best, and we don't. What is wrong with her loving another woman? Neil Patrick Harris loves another man. What's wrong with that? Just because you have a belief doesn't mean it is the only correct belief. It's not. And I'm fed up with people believing that it is. There are children that are afraid to tell their mother and father what they think. Afraid to tell their mother and father what they think. because of this. No, I don't play that. And in 6 states in America, it is legal for gay and lesbian relationships to get married. 6. In 23 states, it is legal to have sex with a horse. So you're telling me that Tommy and Bobby can't get married even though they love each other, but I can rape a horse if I want to, if I go to one of those states. Great standards that we have, isn't it? And one of our presidential candidates, Mitt Romney. You probably may have heard this story. If you didn't, I'll try to find a link and post it for you. Mitt Romney was a big gay basher in his high school years. And I mean, that was years and years and years ago, so it really doesn't matter right now, but it does. Mitt Romney had decided that this boy was gay. I'm just summarizing for you. But he decided this boy was gay, and he and a group of friends cornered this boy. Mitt Romney held him down and cut off his hair. Now, that doesn't seem big, but if someone cut off my hair, I'd be pissed. The reason Mitt Romney had focused on this boy was because this boy had bleached blonde hair that was longer than what he thought a boy's hair should be. And now Mitt Romney's denying that it ever happened, as though his friends are saying it did. I definitely want this man as a presidential candidate. I'm really not a big fan of Obama right now either, because Obama was all against gay relationships, gay marriages, and all that. Then his daughter had a friend that was gay, and he immediately changed his point of view. Apparently he thought that gay Americans had horns on their heads that said, "Hey, I'm gay, condemn me." No, we don't play this game. Your belief is your belief, but don't bash somebody else because of their belief. My ex-boyfriend bashed gay marriage. He thought it was wrong, thought it was terrible, should never happen. His cousin's gay. Now, he doesn't care that his cousin's gay, and he doesn't care that his cousin has gay relationships. He cares if his cousin should get married. So, he is denying his own cousin the right to be married. Loving family, right? I don't agree with this. I have the right as a woman, as a straight woman, to marry the man I love. If I was gay, I would not have that same right. I'm sorry that my friend in high school that was gay, that was ready to come out to his parents, he was going to get married to a kid back then. I don't know if they got married, I don't know. But his plans were to move to Canada, so that way his marriage would be legal. He can enjoy America, the land of the free, but he can go to Canada and enjoy the freedom he wants. We promote ourselves as the land of the free and the home of the brave. And the home of the brave, the home of the free, because of the brave. You're right. But this is not freedom. This is a dictatorship in religion. And we became America because we wanted to escape a dictatorship. And yet this is what we've become in certain aspects. We cannot get married unless, I say we like I'm part of it, and I'm not. The gay culture cannot get married until the President and Congress and House of Representatives and the Senate decide we can. Decide they can, not me. I keep slipping up, don't I? And it's terrible. It's terrible that we as Americans judge them so harshly on something we do not understand. And I can't stand it. And yes, I am an American, and I enjoy many of the things that America offers, but I do not want to participate in a country that decides what's right and what's wrong for me. That's like saying, hey, this blue shirt, you can't wear it because it's not right for you. That picture on your wall back there, on your windowsill, you can't have that because it's not right for you. Oh, you want to marry Bobby? That's too bad because he's not right for you. No. It's not their choice. It's not government's choice. It's not religion's choice. It is my choice who and what I marry. And it's Ellen DeGeneres' choice whether or not she marries Portia. It's her choice. Hers. Not mine. But we're so focused on gay marriage and whether or not that should be good that we don't focus on other important things, like, say, the abuse of welfare. There's a woman that comes into the store I work at, and she owns an iPhone 4. she actually, her daughter, her sister, her mother, all on iPhone 4s. They're on welfare, and they ask us continuously whether or not they can use food stamps in our store. I don't work in a food store. I work in essentially a dollar store. But you're going to ask whether or not you can use food stamps on a pillow. No. So why don't we focus on that instead of focusing on whether or not Americans that are gay should be allowed to marry? It's their choice, not ours. We're not in their house. It doesn't, and those people say, it's going to affect me in my everyday life. Bullshit it is. Bullshit. Are you going to be living with them? Are you going to be with them and participating in what they do behind closed doors? No, you're not. It's their relationship. One relationship with two people, not them and her and you and me and Bobby and Tommy and Mitt Romney and Obama. It's those two. It's Ellen and Portia. It's Neil Patrick Harris and his partner's name. It's me and whoever my boyfriend is. It's my friend in high school and whoever his boyfriend was. It's this girl in high school who's openly gay and her girlfriend. It's not all of us together as one. It is not all of our relationship. It's theirs. Okay? Don't try to interfere in this. It's not your choice. It's not a choice as to whether or not they're gay. It's not my choice that I'm straight. Sometimes I hate men beyond all belief because they're assholes. But I still lust after them. It's not my choice. It's my genetic code. So why don't we focus on something important rather than something that's unimportant? Why don't we focus on getting new people into Congress, Senate, and House of Representatives? I think that's all the same thing, Congress and House of Representatives. But let's focus on that instead. Because they vote their own pay raises. They can be doing a poor job, but they can vote their own pay raise. And yet we have people going hungry in America. Let's focus on that. That's important. But whether or not Susie and Gina marry, it's not important. I mean, it's important to them, and I hope that Susie and Gina have the happiest relationship they can ever have, and I hope they have what most people long for. And maybe that's what's really pissing America off. Maybe that's it. The fact that Ellen and Portia have a relationship we all want and we can't have. Maybe that's it. But maybe we should focus on something other than whether or not they have sex behind closed doors. We're not involved. It's not their relationship. It's not our relationship. It's theirs. So that is what I have to say on the gay relationship, gay marriage. I don't think it's right. I don't agree that they cannot marry when I myself have the right to marry any man I so desire. Hell, if I wanted to and I found somebody I like today, I could go to Vegas and get married there. 30 seconds, I'm married for however long. We have lowered our standards in America, and we haven't been able to raise them back up. We put little girls, toddlers, and tiaras on TV, but we don't condemn that? Come on. Really? But that is what I have to say on the topic. Let me know what you think. If there's anything else you would like me to write about, or something you think is serious, let me know. I will definitely look at it and let you know. Thank you.